What's up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the No Host Bar Crew. We do gotta say that this episode is being brought to you by the coolest water. Go ahead and spend 10% on us using our promo code Dominic. That's DOMINICK in all caps, and get 10% off on the hottest, latest, refreshing, amazing, coolest water bottles that last to 36 hours. But and also check out our blog website, the No Host Bar Crew 1678/WordPress. If you get the app on WordPress, get the app WordPress, and you'll definitely see us on there. Add us on there. All of our old episodes, and mostly I'm gonna check on the visuals as well. That'll be posted on there as well. And you can listen to our shit that we say blog style. But I gotta introduce the crew, because without me there is no crew. So to my right, we have one of the hottest rappers in the Midwest.
Right now on this beat.
He sings, he dances.
You was dancing? He dancing. He was dancing, right?
Yeah.
He's out in the corner shaking his ass.
Yeah.
Go, kick 8 right now. A high 8.
Real quick, a little song.
Tell me a word. Pickle. No. You a rap.
Yeah. Hold on, Mountain Dew, nigga. You thirsty?
Alright, fuck it. How much time on the instrumental? I don't want to run out of time.
You got like a minute 52.
Okay, it was Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Alright.
Just a little song.
Okay. Yeah. Young nigga drinking Mountain Dew. Podcast, no holds barred. Got the crew. Got Michael Stein. Got Gunna. Got Dom. Got no ID. Man, fuck Uncle Tom's site. Nah, fuck the IRS. I ain't DJ Kelly, but bitch, we the best. You know me, I'ma say it with my chest. I'ma kill this fucking beat till let the left. Drum for your mama, ho.
You found her. Yeah.
Right, I was like, bro, I'm not even gonna count. When bro said that shit in the comments, he was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna need you to start freestyling, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna be at the podcast today. I was writing one. I was like, I'm gonna just memorize that bitch. And then I didn't know he was gonna play a beat. I was gonna do that bitch acapella. So I was like, oh, well, that shit is going out the window because it don't go to the beat. Fuck.
Also, not fuck the IRS, because they have been gracious, humble, and timely this year.
Fuck the IRS, because they have not been timely with me.
Damn. Well,
the views and opinions expressed are not shared by the other taxpaying Americans in this room right now.
Yeah, but as you heard from him, alias Strawberry Blonde, aka Chubby G.
Strawberry Blonde.
Man. Yeah, they made prison named Strawberry.
I mean, damn.
Oh, man.
But he's the one that gets us the arguments and probably catches the attitude, Mr. Sensitive, but y'all know him as the alias, the one, the only.
No ID, what it do?
And then to his right, coming from Arkansas, out in the streets, the sergeant of the crew, stand up and salute.
That's funny. You did this like on some soft shit. Country boy.
Yes. We call him the six-figure nigga of the crew.
Hey.
We call him the impeccable ladies man. As you know him as, he may not know karate, but he know crazy. But y'all also known as alias G Money, aka Big Baller Shot Caller, 20-inch blades on the Impalas. This is the return of your boy, your homie, your nigga.
Man, Gunna here.
Awake, not asleep. So
Yeah. Hey.
yes,
Awake and alert.
yes.
I'm here paying attention.
Yes.
Well rested.
Yes. And to his right, he's up, relaxed, got his juices flowing. Pause. You
Starburst commercial.
Y'all know him as the voice in the streets that puts the intelligence in the seats. Y'all might know him as the Black Bolger or King Ding-a-Lang, Ding-a-Lang. Y'all might know him as y'all might know him as the Big Pumper. Pause. He is the fashion designer of the crew. The vape man.
Fashion killers and fashionable.
Yeah.
Y'all got Flacco fucked up.
But you know, you gonna let it ride this time, or you gonna let him represent?
Not for a long time, though. Michael Stein, president of California. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So you here for a good time, not a long time, bro?
You know,
Alright. So yeah, it's been a minute since we have most everybody here, because you know, some people have to take care of business and stuff, but we gotta come over here and represent. Sorry about last Sunday, had to take care of some stuff, but it's all good now.
We in this beat.
Yes.
I'm not even gonna cap. This 5 o'clock Sunday shit threw me off. I was like, fuck.
I
We
forget
changed the
every
day
week.
and the time.
Yeah.
I forget every week. Not the day, but like I just be at home like, fuck. All right, well, let me get up later.
If it wasn't for Don posting the group chat yesterday, I'd have been working overtime today.
See?
I forgot. Normally I'm on it, but
Yeah.
Cause that 5 o'clock shit, it threw me off. Cause I'm like, we so
It
used
be like
to
out
doing
the-
it.
to
We
me,
so used
it
to
be out
doing
the
it like,
blue.
Yeah.
like we just used to doing it like later in the evening or like at night and shit. And then it's just like, oh yeah, bro, we doing it like middle of the day. Oh shit. No, but it's cool though.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, this is where.
We definitely got some shit to talk about today.
Yes, but at first, we definitely gotta check on our mental. So I'm gonna give it up to Mr. Stein,
I'm
aka
sleepy.
Dr. Stein.
I'm sleepy. That's how my mental is. I'm sleepy. I'm old. Enjoy your youth, listeners. If you under 30, enjoy it. If you're over 30, you understand where I'm coming from. And I think anybody who's over 30 would know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
No ID, enjoy your youth. And yeah, that's all I got. How's everybody else doing? Y'all good?
Doing good,
Gunna looking surprisingly refreshed today.
Yeah.
because last time I just got off of working a 16-hour shift.
Got
Yeah.
you.
Gotcha. Shout out to that, 6-figure nigga.
But yeah, I'm good. I mean, wait, but mentally, this past week ain't been too bad.
Yeah.
But we ain't meet the week. I try not to let like certain things stress me out, because stress will kill you. I mean, there's a lot of things in this world that'll kill you.
Stress is like top 3.
Yeah.
But yes,
Top 2.
so there's just things I don't let stress affect me, from work, women, family.
Yeah.
The shit I try to brush all that shit off. I mean, occasionally get caught slipping, a female might get to me, family member might get to me, the job might get to me. But I try to figure out a way to fix the situation or move forward.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
And like recently, my job has been stressing me out. Well, like a week or 2 ago. And I can't even say the job, it's my supervisor.
That's usually who it be.
I'm sorry.
It's,
That's
I
upper management.
really hate to say what I'm finna say.
Hold on, I might have something that might put it into the context of what you're probably looking for.
We got story time.
No, because sometimes because yes, because it hasn't been a minute for him, but sometimes I could probably read on his mind, but in the back of his mind, he should probably want to say,
Dumb bitch.
Yeah. So
or.
Shut up, bitch.
You want me to hit that for you one more time for that person? Yeah.
Shut up.
So, I mean, I really hate to say, like, I'm going to start off with black women. I'm trying to break it down to
Go ahead.
women in power. It's just something within that category. At least I've experienced in my time frame.
Would that be the entitlement?
Just, you can't tell them nothing. Like, anytime that you say anything different than what they're saying, it's like you're challenging their authority. They feel like they have to exert themselves. And a lot of time, well, I don't say a lot.
This the supervisor we talking about?
Some of these women supervisors didn't make it to their position honorably. And just bluntly put, they slept their way to the top.
Yeah, so therefore you need to.
Shut up, bitch!
But with that being said, when you start off here with the person that you're pleasing is here, so they're able to get you above where you at, you feel untouchable.
Yeah.
Like, you got this arrogant ass attitude, cockiness to you because of who dick you sucking. But at the same time, you're not sucking mine, so I don't give a fuck who you are. You calling me correct. Like, just because you respect.
And that's a two-way street.
Yeah.
So if you wrong about some shit, I'm gonna say you wrong. Now,
Expose him!
take that shit personal if you want to, but don't bring that shit my direction. But that's the whole issue. Motherfuckers wrong, corrected them on being wrong, but because you my supervisor, you trying to
Nut up and shit.
make my life a living hell. I mean, words were said, they came mainly from her. It was unprofessional shit. I let the shit slide. But now she's sitting here nitpicking and making me do unnecessary bullshit.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do it, she got me for disobeying a direct order.
Dumb
So
bitch.
now I'm just doing, because now you're trying to exert your power, this, that, and the other. All right, whatever. All because you feel like you can. I'm going to let you get that way.
Well, for how long though is the question?
I mean, I can't never not disobey a direct order.
And
But like
somebody
this
over her.
past week, she backed off. She ain't been telling me to do stupid shit.
I'm saying, ain't somebody over her head though? Like if she ain't doing her shit right, there's somebody that.
Yeah, the warden. Guess who the warden is? A black female.
Damn.
Think that's going anywhere?
Oh yeah, that's going right in the
Because
top.
she don't like to be told no or what she can't do. These motherfuckers. Like I
I'm
swear,
excited for you to get into a new facility, bro.
they both out, all three of these women are out the door. Two of them are out the door this year. One is like in 3 months. The other one is like in 6 months. I don't know when the warden now.
That's a long
Oh,
time.
shit.
Yeah, 3 months is a long time when you got a motherfucker sitting on your shoulder like fucking with you.
Man. Yeah.
But like, yeah, this one was making my life miserable. So, and I know everybody around me knows that. They see it. But the thing is, I've came a long way from fucking up or whatever, like being the fuck up, how you want to call it, making mistakes. But what she's doing is she's trying to create an issue that's not there. So I had a discussion with a friend and was like, how do I protect myself? Because what she's like trying to build a case on me that ain't there. Like she going around telling people I'm being unprofessional and disrespectful to her.
And then back of her mind, she's
Who gonna check me, bro?
So yeah, with her building this case, because my job doesn't work honorably.
yeah.
It's like high school. It's fucking cliquish and gossipy. So with her going around telling people I'm being disrespectful and disobedient or whatever, disobeying her. So when she writes paperwork on me, I did none of such things. But she's telling people that's what they believe in. Because she said it. So then when she writes me up and says I was being disrespectful, they don't believe it and find me guilty, even though I did none of it.
Do
So
these people who she telling it to know you personally?
Yeah, some of them. Mm-hmm. But also those same people ain't the one that's going to decide my fate.
True.
Because she's telling it to the people that do know me professionally. I mean, personally, professionally, whatever. And was like, Gunna, you've never been disrespectful or anything disobedient since you've been here. Like, you might make a mistake, like fuck up on something, but you're not disrespectful or
Right. I'm
just
just
mean.
right.
But these people that know that, that's not the people that's when she puts that paperwork on me and I got to go see somebody and talk about it, that person don't know me and that person don't care. And just off of some shit like I just dealt with yesterday, I'm going to have to continue to deal with. That person that decides this shit, like, I think she has a personal vendetta against people in my situation. Like, being, like, on the correctional side or whatever. Because one dude called off work late. His car broke down. So he had to call in work. Say, hey, I'm not going to make it. It's late. You got an hour before shift. But if you on your way to work, it's before hour. I mean, it's after that hour time, unless you live that far out.
Yeah.
So his car broke down. He had to call in late. He brought in the proof to show that his car broke down. That's part of the thing. When you call in an emergency situation, you got to bring in some proof to justify it. He brought that in. That woman still found him guilty.
The fuck?
Exactly. Another dude, because of COVID, he's the, what's the word I'm looking for? Sole custodial of his daughter. She's being homeschooled because of COVID shit.
Yeah.
So he has to do that in the morning when he get off work. So he can't work overtime in the morning. So he refused it a while back and brought in the paperwork like, hey, look, here's a note from my school, from my daughter's school saying she's homeschooled. Here's paperwork that shows I'm a custodian of my daughter. I can't do overtime in the morning. They let that go. I mean, they threw that out. But then the same situation came up again. They tried to make him stay for work in the morning. He was like, I can't. I got to take care of my daughter.
Yeah.
So that lady that decides his fate, she was like, so where's the paperwork? And he said, it's on file. I turned it in already. And she was like, that same one from the first time? He was like, yeah. Now, in his defense, I won't say his defense, in his favor, our supervisor, the one that don't like or got it out for me right now, she's defending him. Like, yes, he's the sole custodian of his daughter, this, that, and she's being homeschooled. She's saying all this shit to the lady that's deciding the fate.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, anybody can get paperwork to say that. And, like, she's just attacking her.
How the fuck you can?
So then,
God damn.
like, so then we get his results last night, and she found him guilty as well. Saying that was the same proof from the first time. Like, what kind of...
The
like,
situation is the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the paperwork wouldn't fucking change.
So when you take me, who I got a supervisor who got it out for me trying to build a case and turn in some paperwork, she gonna be looking at what she said you did it. Why would she lie? Because she's a fucking ornery old whatever shit I can say that could describe her, but that ain't gonna add up. Like, she wouldn't do that. She's a major. She's a professional. Obviously she's not. So what I've been doing
Dumb bitch.
So what I've been doing, I've been documenting all the interactions I've been having with said supervisor. It's been turned in, been submitted. She found out about it. They always do. So then she turned around and wrote me up anyway.
Because you was documenting the shit that she was doing to
Yeah,
you.
well, she writing me up.
Yeah.
It's retaliation. From what I was told, she wrote me up for sleeping. And it was all in retaliation because I wrote her up or put in these paperwork. Now, I'm known for sleeping, period.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter, she didn't catch me sleeping at all. But she's putting paperwork in on sleeping because people don't believe I was sleeping. And I was not. And that's the thing. Like, that's why, like, she just went ahead and put in paperwork for me being saying she caught me sleeping. Or I ain't read it yet. It hasn't been delivered to me yet. But from what's been said to me, she wrote me up for sleeping. She has not physically seen me sleeping to write me up for that. But it's going to stick. They're going to believe what she's saying. I have a witness to prove that I wasn't sleeping. I'm pretty sure.
The same one from the first time?
That shit.
I'm sorry you gotta go do that. Like, that shit terrible, bro. I know what it feel like when Howard.
But at the same time, like, you fuck with me at work, and I mean, that's cool. I can let certain shit, but when you start fucking with my money, if this come to that part where it fucks with my money,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come see you outside of work.
I was about to say, bro, this is where as soon as you
Yeah,
got the
it
clock,
goes
like,
it
bro,
across the line right there.
I'm finna correct some shit right now.
But yeah, that was bothering me for like a week, like 2 weeks ago when it first like kicked off. This past week, not so much.
Can I ask a question without this turning into a whole conversation? It sounds like it's two issues that are going on concurrently, or two. Is your problem specifically with upper management in general, or at your place of work, or is your issue specifically with women in power?
My issue is with her.
Oh, so her specifically.
Yes.
So we not umbrellaing women in power.
I mean, I can because I'm not the only person that this is happening to. She's doing it to other people.
Yeah, without it like going to like a whole thing. I was just saying, like, do we have like a clear outline? Like, I got a problem with like this particular person, and it just so happens that in my place of work, women of power cause issues at my work. Not women of power in general cause problems in general.
Oh, hold on.
Because that's two different conversations.
I agree with what you're saying, and I also agree with what you're saying, or maybe it's more in general because even though you're stating that,
that's a hot thing to say.
It's a hot thing to say in general, but it's also the truth as well because we've all probably went through that once in our lifetime. You have to admit,
shit, at the hospital.
you have to.
No,
you never.
Working at the hospital.
No.
So you never went through that.
She
No,
was on big shit.
I can't agree that that's truth. Like women in power. Oh my God! Like I let you. I wasn't going to like a whole thing. That's why
I know.
That's why I let.
But I actually can you admit that you experienced that before?
Have I experienced issues from management that happened to be a woman? Yes. Do I think it was because she was a woman that I was experiencing issues? No. I think management is just being dicks because I've had a whole lot of male bosses who done put me through the ringer unjustifiably.
Okay.
Far more than the women.
Understandably. I understand that. In my situation, my workplace of business,
specifically,
and military, the ones who give you the hardest part are the women.
Okay.
The men, like if I can say, man, whatever. A man have been like, he'd probably my boss would probably just shrugged his shoulders at that shit, walked away. Female, what the fuck you mean? Whatever. Come here. What are you doing? Don't you dare talk to me like that. I am your supervisor. Blah blah blah. That's the woman. The man ain't finna do that. I've never experienced that with a male supervisor.
Because I don't. Well, I think it's crazy to react like that. Maybe that behavior is a bit exaggerated, and it shouldn't be as exaggerated as it is coming from a woman. A woman in that position, like the example that you stated, fucking your way to the top or doing whatever thing you have, not getting there honorably is what you said. If I was a person who was a part of a group that, historically speaking, positions of power were regularly unobtainable unless I had to jump through some hoops, and the only way that I could get there was that I had to sacrifice my body. I'm saying this as a man. The only way I could get there was to sacrifice my body to be able to get into a position that would award me some benefits and oversight of people up under me. I know what I have to do to get there, and you casually can obtain that position all the time. Matter of fact, that position is filled with your type. You're not going to wave me off because it's something that I had to do to get there that you would never experience. Like, I wouldn't take my job lightly or position lightly at all.
See, that's how you had to claw your way to that motherfucker.
If it was never a black male as the president of Company B and I was the first one, I don't give a fuck what the last 97 presidents let you do. You're not going to do it on my watch. We bought a book. I know what I have to do to get there. I shouldn't even be here. But because I am here, this is my ship, and we will run my ship how I see fit. You're not going to casually wave me off. I have been historically impressed. There's an amount of respect. You shouldn't wave me off just because you think you can just wave me off. there's already a whole lot of deeply seated issues in that with women of power because they're casually disregarded. Women in general, their opinions are casually disregarded. They are unqualified to handle situations. They only know how to think with emotions. There is no rationale, and those things, whether you think they're true or not, there are several examples to refute that. So that's just a matter of opinion. And with that callous disregard for their integrity and their knowledge, how would you act if that was you and you got into a position? Like, it's hard to say because you're not in that position. I know you're a black man, but you're still a man. And men run the world. Whenever you're done with it. Men run the world. Men run the world.
No, I get what you're saying, but I have been a person in a position of power as far as the supervisory title goes. And if you do something against what I'm saying, all I got to do is fucking fill out some paperwork. All that extra talking and getting emotional is not called for. Hey, I need you to do this. Fuck you. Oh, fuck me. Okay, cool.
Write you up.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
That's professionalism. You don't talk to me like that, bro. You ain't gotta say nothing because that's already understood with you being my supervisor. With these rules being in place that I signed and say that I acknowledge as far as standards of conduct and all that shit. That is understood that I shouldn't talk to you like that. The fact that you gotta raise your voice, yell at me and try to belittle me and tell me that.
Well, if it's understood, then why are we even having the conversation?
Because I don't give a fuck. Oh, what do you mean? Which part?
If all those things are understood, professionalism on my end and professionalism on your end, then why are we even having this type of interaction? If I think you're doing something disrespectful, it don't matter if I'm raising my voice or yelling or whatever. We should have it. We should have the interaction anyway if we both being professional. You have to do something. I'm not saying you specifically, but for an issue to occur, one has to perceive a slight on the other end.
Now I'm going to just give you the specifics of it just to get there. The supervisor called me in the office to tell me about this employee doing something.
Yeah. Do you have oversight over that employee?
What do you mean oversight?
This employee here. Do you have oversight over them?
At that time, it was my very last day as an officer.
Okay.
The very next day, I was a sergeant.
Okay.
But she pulled me in and was like, and there's even backstory with that person. I wish we had a female here. Okay, so situation, Major. Look, this person here is an officer. Black major, white officer. White officer is fucking a white lieutenant. She has issues with that.
A white officer fucking a white lieutenant?
No, she has issues specifically with that lieutenant fucking that officer.
Okay.
Like, what is
because
he
of that backstory?
What is he seeing her? Why is he with her?
She want to fuck him?
That's the consensus.
Okay.
That's the only thing it could be logically.
Yeah, logically.
Logically,
that's what the consensus is.
Not emotionally, but
so
that's a personal scenario though. But go ahead.
Again,
but
just said,
that's a personal
feelings into it.
But dudes done men done bought this shit on this.
I'm telling my story.
Go ahead.
So because of that, she treats her. She gets all the bull. She changes her assignment. She moves her around. You abuses her power to fuck with her. That's what and she takes it. She goes, whatever. She ain't argued, ain't said nothing. Well, in the beginning of the shift, she pulled some keys to the union office specifically. Came in at, let's say, she worked midnights with me, so she gets to work 10:45. Went to the armory, get the union keys. Her assignment was in a housing unit. She sat up there until she got her lunch break, and then she went straight to the union office and did whatever work she had to do in the union office on her lunch break. And then she turned the keys back in. So the conversation with the supervisor came to me was like, yeah, she was just going off, just talking about how this officer is so fucked up. And I'm listening like, this sounds more than just what you're telling me. And then she was like, she pulls the keys and shit change. She's not supposed to do that and just sit up there, blah, 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 blah. She needs my permission to go in that office, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, yes, ma'am, I do agree with you. Because she's administration, I'm union. I agree. Now, this is when you administration union, you're equal playing field, whatever. Mm-hmm. You have those discussions. So I was like, yes, ma'am, I'm agree. She should not have pulled those keys at the beginning of the shift and sat on her assignment. She should have just came down and got them on her lunch break and went in there. Because there's other people here that need to get access to that office. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, but two, she does not need your permission to go in there. She was in there on her lunch break. That is an authorized time for her to go in there. She doesn't need your permission to go in there.
Because that's off the clock, ain't it?
It is. Because it's unpaid. I don't get paid for about 30 minutes later. I can do what the fuck I want. And it came from the warden. The only times that we're allowed to go in there is on our lunch break and approved union time, which means I put in some paperwork and requested a block of time to be in there. I don't need permission. Only time I need permission if it's outside of those two things. Like last night, because I did some union shit, some stuff that came over, some paperwork I had to do. I was like, hey, Major, so can I go in the union office and drop this off? Yes. All right, cool. Needed that permission because it wasn't my lunch break and it wasn't pre-approved union time. Needed permission. But I told her she doesn't need permission for that. It's her lunch break, this, that, and other. Then she says, I'm a supervisor. I need to have accountability of all my staff members here. I said, yes, ma'am, I understand that. Have accountability. But accountability is different than permission. You're saying she needs permission to go in there, and you're trying to blame it on accountability. It's two different things. She doesn't need permission, and actually don't even need accountability for that. I mean, she doesn't have to tell you she's going in there, because nobody, when they go on their lunch break, tells you, hey, I'm going to go sit here, I'm going to go to the back. Nobody reports to you and tell you when they're going on their lunch break, and when they're going on their lunch break and where they're going. They don't have to. We're not required to do that. And then she completely went off the Richter. This is your problem. You got a problem with authority. If you ever try to get sergeant, this, that, and that. Completely said a lot of disrespectful shit and got mad. Voice went up. And I'm just sitting here listening like, damn, this was just went. It's completely unprofessional. She's saying some slick shit. Like, I'm just sitting there like, I'm going to just let her get it off. Because the minute I respond, other than professionally, that's paperwork.
Remedial?
Yeah.
That is paperwork on me. So I got to sit here and listen to her say all these unprofessional things. Be unprofessional by yelling and all this other shit. Another supervisor of equal rank as her walked in, heard the shit, like I was in the same office. He turned around in shock, like, what the fuck is going on? Either way, when the conversation ended with her, that's it. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm done talking about it. We are done. Yes, ma'am. Walk out the office. I'm not. We are, when we do union and management, we are equal playing field. There's no rank involved or whatever. She's who she is, I am who I am. We both can't be disrespectful or nothing. But we're talking. But she took all that personal.
She sunned you.
She took it all personal, whether she felt that I was taking up for the girl that she got it out for, or she felt that I was challenging her authority. One of the two she took personal. Was I wrong? No. And nothing that I did or said was wrong.
For sure.
But what she did was got her feelings involved and took the shit personal. And that's where the attacks on me are coming from now. So when you said I had to do something to get there, like normally it involves somebody doing something, it was none of such. She felt I did something when I did nothing. Because even that supervisor that walked in notified somebody else. I got a phone
as
call.
Mr. Michael Stein said, perception is reality.
If
she perceived you did.
Do men,
Yes.
males?
Yes. I already know the question. Yes, they do. Someone. And I'm just saying, out of my experience in life,
Okay.
I've seen it happen with majority of the women in power.
But it does happen on the other end.
And I've seen it happen.
It happens on the
So,
other end.
so it's not an issue that's unique to women.
Let's say I work with 10 women and I work with 10 men.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen with 9 women. I've seen that happen with 1 man.
Okay. So that's one example in your experience, but you have seen it happen on the other side. So now it becomes an issue that's not specific to women.
It is generally more acceptable to women.
But
Are you?
Yeah, but if you're gonna do that, you gotta go
exactly
through statistically.
Women, generally speaking, are the ones that are emotional or take power, all that shit. Generally speaking, out of what I'm saying. Okay. Obviously, I don't know every woman in the world. And every woman in power.
For sure.
I'm only speaking on my personal experiences.
And in my personal experiences, I've worked a lot of jobs, a lot of different fields. As far as a woman exhibiting those types of behaviors, in my working career, I have not experienced that. And if I have, the odds are like 1 to 40 versus men doing that. Those would be the statistics, 1 to 40.
And to me, the shit is crazy as hell to hear that. Because just like I have a conversation with a buddy who's from here and told me he's never been racially profiled by the police here. Are you fucking serious? Have you been racially profiled by the police?
Absolutely.
So,
more
than 10 times?
Yeah.
Have you been racially profiled by the police?
Yeah.
Have you?
I thought it was one thing. It's like damn near bright.
I know.
It's like, bro, I pull me over. Well, like, pull me over for like I wasn't in no
I don't know.
place.
To not experience that, like you either extremely lucky or you don't understand what profiling is.
But see, and that's the thing with that conversation. A black man telling me you've never experienced racial profile in an area where it happens all the fucking time with pretty much everybody. But that's how I feel when people sit up here and say, "Oh, women aren't emotional." Like,
but you know they are.
You're a phenomenon where you've never done that. Like, what you just said for the police is how I feel the exact same way with you when you say it's either.
I'm not oblivious to it happening. I know it happens, but I know it happens on both sides. So that's something that
I'm not negating that it doesn't happen on both sides.
You just experienced it more.
It didn't happen.
And it happens, more and more extremely.
Like he thought I ain't had
On the women's side. The men, he was react emotionally. I was like, but they don't. The mouth part ain't emotional. They emotional like they took it personally.
Remember, afterwards.
I'm not gonna disrespect me. I got something for him. I'm gonna move him. This, that,
yeah.
Gonna respond emotionally.
In the example that you said, I have a quick example, and I know all three people who are involved in this personally. Withhold names and whatever, but there was a manager, like I don't know, maybe the GM or whatever. He had the power to hire and fire at his discretion. He wanted to date, talk to, court, whatever, a female who worked there or whatever. Well, he the big boss. I can do whatever the fuck I want. His attempts were unsuccessful. New guy there, working a low position, starts courting the same female, and
attempts successful.
Attempts are successful. Word gets around through the job. Big manager finds out, and the guy working on the lower end, who attempts were successful, he wasn't a bad worker. He showed up on time. He did his job, at least to what I could understand from his coworkers who worked in the same area that he did. When I found out about what happened in the scenario, I went back and questioned him, like, damn, what'd he do? Was he late? Did this happen? Did he get mouthy or something like that? The big manager fired him after he found out what happened. And the female who was involved in it, because obviously that kind of behavior shows something that's targeting, she ended up leaving the position. And she went on it became like an HR thing, so on and so forth. And she spread out the whole scenario about the manager trying to holler at her and what she thought happened. And that example there, like, true, the big manager didn't get no mouth. And he didn't get lippy. And he didn't say, we're done here, or whatever. He didn't have a conversation. He just cut off your source of income. Goodbye. You've been promoted to customer. Like, that's extremely emotional. And just because he didn't do that, he just got you the fuck up out of there. Both scenarios of somebody acting emotional. Your scenario played out with some chatter. His scenario played out with unemployment. Like,
it was just
I see
a different form of the...
It's the different form of the... Both of them was acting on emotion. You couldn't get the girl, so you fired her boyfriend. And I want to talk your ear off. I'm going to express my grievances or whatever. Same exact thing. It's just a different form. That's what I'm saying. Like, it happened a whole lot with men. Men just don't like to chat. If you want to say, like, women chat more than men, sure, why not? I know a whole bunch of quiet women. I know a whole bunch of chatty patties. For sure.
So why are you playing equal then? Because it seems like you're playing an equal field. I understand what you're saying, but you do have to accept and admit the fact.
That's not a fact. That's
but no, you have to accept and admit the fact though, because
it's not a fact.
But how's it not a fact?
What are you saying is a fact?
That
women what?
That women tend to abuse their powers. I never said that men didn't. We're specifically stating women abusing their powers.
I don't believe that's a fact. I don't believe that's a fact.
Should we check the statistics and double check to make sure?
Show me some statistics of women abusing their power. Any profession or whatever. Give me an amalgamation of statistics of women abusing their power.
I mean, I got examples from my job.
Yeah.
Don said it's a fact that women abuse their power. That's fact.
It's,
And I said, give me some
I think
stats.
he's wording that wrong. Because abusing power, we all abuse power.
yeah.
Anybody with power abuse power. So that's not native to women. Just say people abuse power.
That's why I think he's saying, like, using the wrong words or whatever. Saying his statement. I know what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
But he said that's the wrong statement.
Yeah, because.
And if you're going to say that women are more likely to abuse their powers, well, then that can't be...
No, we can't use that, but we can't use that either. We can't use that
You can't use that as a fact.
Yeah.
Women, I'm trying to think how to say this to be. It's more so like using their power and reacting emotionally. It's
Well, all right. Let me restate that
together.
then. Well, there's a saying: nearly 1 in 3 of 30% women have abused their power in the workforce, whether it's physical or some type of sexual.
Where we getting the stat from?
Women Health Organization. It's a 2008 analysis of prevalence data from 2000 and 2018 across 161 countries and areas.
What's the sample group of the women?
Nearly 1 in 3.
No, I mean, what's this out of how many women was in the study? Because that makes a difference. Because remember, women account for over half the entire population. So if you did this with 100 women, that's not a representative amount of women for the entire planet. The sample size needs to be representative.
Oh, well, it breaks it down into the 20.
If you pick 20 niggas from the hood and use that to represent all African Americans on the planet, you'd be like, that shit don't represent me. So you can't say...
No, I mean, my question comes from where'd you ask these people?
Yeah.
What level of education? Those are the questions I would ask. So like, you got to find some... You could ask 20 people in a certain area from, like, who's similar to me, but it has to fit me. But you could say 20 dudes, niggas from the hood. Yes, I would say that could represent all niggas from the hood.
Yeah, and then like when you say
not all black people.
1 in 3 women abuse their power, like who are they asking? The abusees? Because anybody who get shafted in a scenario gonna feel like they was treated wrong. Any of the victims gonna automatically say that. So who were the superiors of these women who allegedly abused their power? Were they questioned?
I'm trying to think how to say this. Like, my experience is, if you, as a male supervisor, doing something incorrectly or whatever, have any question about what you're doing, and I come talk to you about it, you're more perceivable to listen to me. Versus when I come to this female supervisor, same thing. Don't tell me what to do. Let me do my job.
Yeah, you get pushback. In your experiences, you get far more pushback when situations occur between upper management that are female and upper management that are male.
Why is that?
Well, hold on. Before you do that, let me ask you this.
I don't know.
I'm saying because what I believe is that they feel that their position of power is being challenged. Their authority is being challenged.
And even if we were to take that as true, then the next logical question is, well, then why do they feel like that?
Because you're going against what they're saying or what they're trying to do.
So it's solely a personal thing for every woman who gives that sort of reaction. It's just a personal thing. It has nothing to do with any kind of environmental influences.
What do you mean personal thing? Like,
it's just personal.
You saying it's like the reason why she's doing that stemming from like some deeper rooted shit, or is it just she got a fucking chip on her shoulder that day? And she just giving
all the women that you come in contact with got chips on their shoulder.
This one specifically,
chip on her shoulder.
Yeah. To me, I was arguing chip on the shoulder, whatever.
Yeah, chip on her shoulder.
Somebody told me, which still different experience, back experience, but same. It's like there's different avenues of approach for the women to get to hear that, to be that supervisor and have that that reaction.
Yeah.
Whether it's chip on the shoulder, whether it was something else or something else,
systemic.
This is who she is. I thought it was the chip on the shoulder thing.
Yeah.
What I found out was, now, she's a good looking woman.
So
this the woman that
personal.
gave me the shit for my hair, whatever.
Yeah.
Good, nice body, everything. She's nice.
Yeah.
Coming up in correction, she was sleeping with the top dog in the prison system.
Right.
So with that being said, when she was coming up, she used to mouth off to everybody else because Big Daddy ain't gonna let you say nothing to her. So she came up cocky.
Okay.
Believe
she was abusing shit before she even had it.
Yes. Yeah. She was untouchable even then. So she came up that way.
So now she got the pants to go
Now
with
she
the drawers.
had,
Or she really feels.
So you're not going to tell me what to do. You never could tell her what to do. Back then, because she had boss backing her. Now she here and she got whatever else backing her.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's her backstory.
Yeah, her specifically.
The other one at my job, she slept. That one, probably, well, I don't say, at least in my facility, it's small.
Yeah.
And there are women in supervisory positions, but men typically outnumber the women as far as that position goes. Even even as a correctional officer, there's more male correctional officers than there's female correctional officers.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. So you got this man in power. There was 3 women that are still currently, 2 of them are still currently there, that were good looking back in the day.
Yeah.
So they were taken care of by big boss up here. So he was like, yeah, you guys, they got the good shit. They got to go run outside the facility, go get some food, get away with all the little bullshit. One of them was sleeping her way to the top.
Yeah.
That's one that's still there.
Yeah.
Another one, she wasn't really sleeping her way to the top, but she was definitely giving up the goodies. Like, from what I was told, people was paying for it.
Okay.
She's still there. And she's both women in positions of power. One's number 1, and the other one is number 4.
Okay.
Like,
in the third one, she just ain't there no more?
Yeah, she just ain't there no more.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not there.
We don't know her backstory.
No.
Okay.
She's not there. Out of those 3 women back in the day. But same thing, like, when you have a man, and we're men. And I'm not to knock leadership to try to downplay that. But like you say, dude was a boss. He had seen something with old girl. At least in my profession, to move up is a good thing. You going from 60,000 to 100,000. That's a good little jump. So I can either get there in 5 or I can get there in 20. So they like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna get there in 5. And it's just, that's how they do it. But as a man, it's like, I'm just trying to get my shit wet. Like, not hot, nice, young new thing. Damn, my word is all fucked up. So it's like, she comes to like, damn, okay, what's up, babe?
So you saying women play chess with it versus when niggas play checkers with it? Like, I'm just trying to get to the next part.
Yeah.
This bitch trying to play king. She got 5 steps ahead. She know starting this snowball now is gonna get me here.
Cause that's what happened with the other one that's there that slept away to the top. She slept with the big dog. He's married. So then she turned around and say he sexually assaulted her, this, that, and other thing. To tell the wife, oh yeah, you know what? We keep this hush. Here you go. Here go your position of power you want.
Sounds smart.
Cheers.
Sounds really smart.
Yeah. But do you expect me to respect you for that?
I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm the motherfucking boss.
Because if you start like as that ground level, let's say, person, and you work your ass, you meet every qualification.
Yeah, you bust your ass, you get there officially. Yeah. That's one thing.
Yeah, but then you sit over here and you like, you know what?
Right, sleeping your way.
I see a way to jump up there.
Sleeping your way to the top, and then using that as an abuse of power, just because you did that is still a wrong thing.
Because it's like, let's say climbing some steps.
Men don't have that. Men don't have that opportunity.
But you still putting men to it. We talking about women.
No, I'm saying
stay on the
subject.
But Dr. Stein, you have to stay on the subject. We talking about women. We ain't talking about men. If we was talking about both, we could say both. We're specifically discussing about
the
women.
whole scenario.
But we're discussing women.
I'm saying men don't have that opportunity. We can't fuck.
But did we say that we're not discussing?
Oh, it's like Gunna saying we just fucking. Like, if I'm fucking my boss, I'm just fucking my boss.
He said niggas just fucking. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if men are fucking women of power, we just fucking women.
And that's what I said. We don't have that opportunity. It was just going with what you were saying.
We just fucking women of power just to be fucking women of power. It's not getting us nowhere. We just getting them that.
Yeah, we don't have that same
versus women. They over here like plotting.
Look, I haven't seen any woman in power fuck below.
Why would you? You on the top of the food chain.
She trying to climb up. She keep going up.
Yeah, she got value.
So when you saying like you never seen like a dude try to come up on fucking his boss, because the boss ain't gonna fuck you. She trying to fuck her boss so she can get up there.
No, for sure. But that's what he was saying. Like,
yeah,
men don't have that opportunity to fuck their way to the top.
Because it ain't got the same value. Pussy do. I promote this pussy to be closer to me. I promote this pussy from secretary to personal assistant.
And
I don't give a fuck about no dick.
That's the problem to me. Society did is put the value on pussy like that. Because just for any bitch,
therefore we're discussing about women.
That's here,
Steady
I go
talking
get
about
another
men as
one.
well.
Hey, you want to give me some pussy? No, okay, cool. You want to give me some pussy? No, you want to give? Yeah, I got one. I mean, pussy is pussy, but
stop putting pussy on a pedestal.
They don't want men. We as men generalizing.
If you want to do that, generalize.
We as men, because men are the ones.
Because you tend to do that. So if we're going to do that, then we'll go ahead and put that out there.
Men generally do that. Make that woman feel. That's why, like, a lot of shit I don't like when I see certain. I've deleted women off my social media that don't do nothing but look for attention. Because now you feel like you worth more than what you are. Bitch, you got
and 9 times out of 10,
Kevin Samuel shit.
Yeah.
You got
values
kids.
Perceived. Values
Just
perceived.
because you got a pretty face and a fat ass don't mean you a 10 when you got 3 kids living in Section 8.
I'm saying values perceived. Values whatever. It's like art. It's going to be whatever you want to pay.
But at the same time, what I'm saying is, because she got a pretty face, thick waist, a small waist, thick ass.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna want to fuck that, and she thinks she hot shit.
So,
but
they'll
you
fuck her, but they won't marry her.
Project, but you ain't hot shit up here in the business world.
All right, so you think it's a difference between one woman who worked 20 years and she got $10 million in the bank and another woman who just fucked rich niggas and she got $10 million in the bank? Ain't no difference between them. Both of them are women with $10 million in the bank.
But if I'm gonna respect somebody, I'm gonna respect the motherfucker who worked for the 10.
And I'm gonna respect the
exactly.
$10 million. I'm gonna respect the $10 million. I don't give a fuck how you got it. You there.
But at the same time, you the same person that said this money shit ain't real. Money come and go. That don't mean nothing. So that $10 million ain't shit.
It's all perception.
When that $10 million is
but would
gone,
that be your perception though?
Is
that your perception?
What do you got? She got nothing because she fucked.
Yeah, because if you take the money away, what is she?
Both of them just women.
No. She's a woman with education and experience. All this
and that only got value to somebody who values that.
And a business, she gonna get another job earning $10 million.
She got to start at the bottom, or she got to start at least the bottom of where her level is. She got to work her way back to $10 million. Just like she
her
can
bottom ain't the bottom though.
She can fuck her way back to $10 million. All I'm saying is, you sweating the technique. So what about dope dealers? They viewed it in the same light as the corporate motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So
no. Viewed the same light as corporate. No, they're not.
Like Pablo Escobar champion, right? Billionaire. All up for dope and murder and all that shit, and that man is loved. Just
depending
like
on who you
depending on who you ask. Just like Bill Gates, champion, loved, depending on who you ask. Because a lot of people think he fucking over the world, and a lot of people think he one of the greatest men to ever walk the planet. Same thing with Pablo Escobar. Both of them billionaires. One of them did it by death, and one of them did it by data. What's the difference between them? They both billionaires, and they both beloved and hated by the same amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I mean, you could argue same shit for both people. Like Pablo Escobar, like he's a criminal. The shit that he's doing is illegal. That can get him killed in prison.
So you already knew what he was doing. Same thing with
and that money pretty much stops. Yeah. Somebody else steps in power and does the shit, whatever. You're no longer there. Unless you made some moves somewhere to set up some shit to like investment, something to keep your money coming in, specifically to you, like putting shit in your family's name and they kind of break you off. But unless they decide to take that shit and say that was rude.
Yeah, you take the money from both of them. Both of them got $0 in the bank account now, and both of them unseated from their positions. Bill Gates can go somewhere with all his knowledge and shit, and he gonna get another job.
Bill Gates will always get money because he is.
I'm just using the same example.
But what I'm saying, he has legal. That's what I'm saying.
Take it all away.
He did it legal. He did legal. If they both went to prison right now, he lost everything. He still gets money.
So when they get out, they released from prison now. Bill Gates been getting shit funneled into his account. Pablo Escobar can hit the streets and start right back over.
Can he?
He can.
Normally when somebody else step in a position of power, especially not somebody from like your people, because normally when that person of power goes on, they get overthrown.
Yeah, usually them people also don't get out of prison either.
Very true. So you're saying he getting out of prison.
Frank Lucas did it twice. He went to jail twice.
Jail or prison?
Well, he went to prison twice.
Okay.
He went down the first time. He got out. Now I say it in the American Gangster movie. When he got out, he got back on his bullshit and he went to jail again in the 90s.
What did he go to prison for the first time?
Dope. seen the movie. Dope. That's when he went to jail for the first time.
No, I mean, the second time was the one that put him away for the long one.
Yeah.
The first one I thought was for some little petty shit. What I'm saying, it might have been dope, but I think it was a little petty.
It was dope. Both times it was dope.
Like back when it was dope, he was just like a little muscle man or some shit. And this time he was the boss man. That's different. He wasn't boss man when he went to prison the first time.
If he wouldn't have went to prison, he might have had an opportunity to make it. Now, all I'm saying
But he
is
still went to
you
prison.
get out and do it again. That's what I'm saying. That's the
He
point.
never did it the first time. He
was
wasn't
still
boss man the first time.
He was still a criminal. He was still making money
He always
illicitly.
gonna be a criminal. I'm not gonna always. I'm sorry.
God,
You ain't never gonna get out of that.
it's over.
I mean, a fella's a fella. You're a fella. I mean, that's what I mean. But yeah, he was doing that regardless. Like, yeah, you went from petty street crime to now you doing major, big, whatever crime.
I got shit flying in from Southeast Asia, baby.
So like when you say do it again, he wasn't doing that again. He was trying to get there, got caught, busted, whatever, got out, and then he succeeded.
Well, fortunately, we're going to have to pause it on this one, and we'll have to bring it to an After Dark episode on that, because we still got topics, so,
Hey,
yeah.
how much time we got right now?
We got it's about to be like about 3.5 minutes.
Okay, so look.
If you want to
there's
just
always gonna be
wrap it up,
Yeah, I'm trying to. There's always gonna be different views and opinions. That's one of the great things I like about debating, because I really can't say that there's never really gonna be a solid yes or no, black or white answer. There's a lot of things are always based off of your life experiences, and the whole point of me was getting off my chest is a shit for me and my job, but it also
For sure.
it ties into my life experiences. And debating the situation was coming from a person who had a different life experience.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
And we could bring up different things. I mean, at the end of the day, like I was just saying, I just have issues at work coming from a female supervisor. I've been there 11 years, and I've only had smoke from female supervisors. I've never had smoke from a male supervisor, and I've not done anything better, or well, I won't say better. I've not done anything worse since day one. I became a
Your
better,
behavior been consistent.
Yeah, I've been the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've learned and became more educated within the job. But the people that tend to have a problem with me are the females.
Yeah.
In power. Not so much the females.
In general.
Yeah.
I
get along with a lot of the females.
Because a woman at the same level as you, like
yeah, we get along perfectly
Yeah.
fine. Even under me at this point, now that I'm a sergeant, even under me, we get along. Like I had an issue this morning, a slight issue. I came out, asked one, hey, did you pull this out? She got like, no, that ain't my job to pull that out. I said, but you had the keys, you need to unlock that. And she was like, oh yeah, I did do that, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. And her words was, you should have used your rank and said this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah.
then you
Why?
abusing your power.
But,
Now
Why
now
would
you a
I do that?
hypocrite.
At the end of the day, the job got done.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I just need you to unlock that, blah, blah. I didn't have to go through all that extra shit. I just need you to get this done.
And guess what? Did she take accountability after you told her?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, she apologized and all that shit. But what I'm saying, like, typically, like how she reacted,
Yeah.
that same attitude she's gonna be one of those ones when she get up there, gonna abuse that power and feel that she can do this because of that, and other. At the end of the day, we got a job to do.
Yeah.
Like, leave all that other shit here and let's get this job done.
Yeah.
Hey, quit talking. Let's get this job done.
Well,
But yeah, that's
Yeah,
all it is. I'm
yeah.
sorry, but yeah, it's just
which became a very good topic. It might be controversial, but it definitely has to be addressed because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
And
That's
what
all.
I'm saying from when I say facts and statistics, I'm just going by from what the generalization and the statistics shows. I'm not saying that women are bad, but you do have to take accountability and admit that women tend to abuse their power. There's nothing wrong with that. We just stating what it is. We just stating what it is.
I'm not stating that.
I'm not. I don't want to, like I say.
Oh, I'll be like this.
It's worded. I know what you're trying to say.
For me, I'm stating it, and I'm sticking to it. If you have a problem with it, then I'm happy to discuss it with you. But unfortunately, we're going to have to go and take a small break. We're going to go into the After Dark episode.
Oh shit.
Yeah. If you can. If not, I'm going to go ahead and...
Hey.